Lesson 4, Detachment. Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth lesson of Mastering Emotions. Today, we will discuss another very important method, I am not my emotions. This is a method I really like and a mantra I often use. When I have emotions, this method effectively helps me. Every day we experience emotions, but when I use this method, the emotions lighten. Most importantly, I can transform emotions, make good use of them, and turn emotions that originally troubled me into a state of calm, gaining much wisdom from it. All the emotions and pain in our lives are actually created by ourselves. Emotions are not entities, they do not inherently exist. The nature of emotions is that they come quickly and go quickly. You won't be in the same emotional state for 24 hours, it constantly changes. Emotions are like the night or darkness, you can't find the entity of darkness. When you turn off the light, the room becomes dark, but when you turn on the light, the darkness disappears. Darkness is essentially the absence of light, and the nature of emotions is the lack of love. When we are full of emotions, it is actually our inner self calling for love. Emotions remind us of our inner imbalance, indicating that we may have lost love or that our way of loving is distorted. Many parents and partners express love through sacrifice or control, which is not true love. True love is about letting the other person be free, not controlling each other. So when we have emotions, it is often because we lack love or our way of loving is distorted. Emotions remind us that we need a pure form of love to dissolve and transform emotions. Therefore, the tool shared today, I am not my emotions, is very useful. Each of us has countless emotions, which are variable and cannot be fully expressed in words. Each emotion is like a hat, and we can choose how to wear it and how to make good use of it. Remember, emotions are fleeting, so when emotions arise, there's no need to hold on to them, fight them, or oppose them. Let them appear and then let them disappear. Today, I share a special method, a few simple phrases that can help us deal with emotions. For example, when you feel angry, say to yourself, I am not my anger. This is the first phrase, reminding yourself that you are not equal to your emotions, you are the master of your emotions. Emotions only appear at this moment, like a transparent person observing their own anger, and slowly, the emotion will disappear. Emotions are like clouds, once they gather, they will disperse. Life is like this, and we need to learn to face impermanence, not to control or hold on to anything. This is a lesson everyone needs to learn. This method helps us learn true happiness because happiness is an inner state of mind. Happiness should not depend on external things like career, marriage, or wealth, otherwise, when these external things go wrong, our happiness becomes fragile. The first phrase, I am not my anger. The second phrase, I have my anger. The third phrase, when I feel angry, I can choose. For example, I can choose to lower my expectations, examine my attachments, see if I'm trying too hard to control or prove I'm right, if I'm refusing to listen to the other person's opinion, or if I'm forcing the other person to change according to my standards. These three phrases can instantly transform emotions, no longer being a slave to emotions, but becoming the master of emotions. Here are a few more examples. For fear, I am not my fear. I have my fear. When I feel fear, I can choose to be more careful and cautious. First, take a deep breath, calm down, and accept the reality of life. For helplessness, I am not my helplessness. I have my helplessness. When I feel helpless, I can choose not to give power to external people or things and create my own happiness. For being domineering, I am not my domineering. I have my domineering. When I feel domineering, I can choose to understand the other person and listen to their needs. For jealousy, I am not my jealousy. I have my jealousy. When I feel jealous, I can choose to remind myself to learn compassion and empathy, respecting the other person's freedom. This method is very important, practical, and applicable to daily life. The practice of, I am not my emotions, can be extended to other areas, such as views, experiences, roles, etc. For example, I am not my views. I have these views. When my views are criticized, I can choose to lighten up and accept different perspectives. I am not my experiences. I have these experiences. These experiences remind me to learn love, responsibility, humility, and to distinguish between safety and health. I am not my identity as a man. I have this identity as a man, and I can express both the sunny, rational side and the gentle side, becoming a complete person. So today's tool is very important. Try practicing, I am not my emotions. I have my emotions. When I feel emotions, I can choose how to respond. Thank you sincerely for watching. I hope this lesson is helpful to you.